It's great to be playing baseball again, with the unfortunate tragedy down at Florida State. Our hearts and prayers go out for that school and those people down there. Obviously, it's a very challenging situation, not having played baseball for a week. This is kind of like final exams. You don't know how your team's going to respond, but certainly our guys came out ready to play. I thought Evan Blanco was terrific tonight. That was great to see. The command of his fastball was where it needed to be, and I was just really proud of the adjustments that he's made. And certainly in the third inning, we were very opportunistic, had 8 hits, and guys really capitalized on some things. And I thought Aiden Teal's catch in center field was kind of the play of the game. And this is the time of the year that we have to be at our best, and we've challenged our guys to tell them that we can't give anything away and we need to pour everything into every pitch, and they certainly did tonight. And now tomorrow night we have an in-state opponent in JMU, and we get an opportunity to show our mental endurance for the first time all year of having two games in the middle of the week.
Did you do anything from a baseball standpoint when you got back to Charlottesville over the weekend?
We did, yeah. We scrimmaged on Friday and Saturday, and then took Easter Sunday off as we had planned. But we were able to get out and practice. We got back in enough time on Friday to practice and scrimmage on Friday and Saturday.
Safe to say there's no way to reschedule games with Florida State or anyone else at this stage of the season?
There's not, because of our final exam break. I mean, we have limitations during final exams, and it's Florida State plays every weekend here on out, and so there's no way to make those games up. And there's just in between the last 2 series, we have a game on Tuesday before we start a series at Thursday at Virginia Tech, and unless somebody wants to change our final exam policy of competition during final exams, you still have to find somebody that's not playing at that time too, and the schedules are built out. So, at this point it is what it is, and we just do everything we can with what's in front of us.
With less than a month, you're in the final month of the regular season. Do you talk to your guys about kind of where things stand, what's at stake, or do you figure
they know? We've talked to them about that. We've got to put ourselves in a position to, win every game that's in front of them. And there's no magic formula for it. You don't know exactly what you have to do. It's just we know that we have to win a lot of games, and we put ourselves in that situation. We've been in this situation before in the league, not so much in non-league games, but that is what it is. And we've got to take care of the game in front of us, and that's what we'll focus on tomorrow against JMU.
Was it ideal, given that you're playing 2 midweek games, to get through and just use 3 pitchers and kind of have a clean game that way?
Yeah, for sure. That was big. It leaves everybody else at our disposal for tomorrow night, and so we've got a lot of guys available to pitch, and we'll do what we have to do tomorrow night to put ourselves in the best position to win. And the fact that Jaeger pitched the 7th, but only needed to use 2 guys, and both of those, Blanco and Jack, so we did what we did with them and cut their pitch count short just so we could have them available on the weekend.
As you said, there have been other years where you had to close strong to get in the tournament, and you did that. What did you learn from those years? 15 was one of them.
Yeah, that our teams in the past, when their backs have been against the wall, they've stepped up the majority of the time, and I believe that this team will do that as well. And you can't do anything about what's happened in the past. All we can do is look forward and take care of the opportunities we have, and you either do it or you don't. And I don't sugarcoat it with them. They know the situation we're in, and they're going to have to go out and earn it to be playing in June.